especially because it's at max volume. Jesus. All right, we're back, and we're back with Adam Wolfe, which I've never played before. So let's do a little dance, make a little love. I'm gonna be full screen here, so I need to pull up the chat on my phone. In the next year, I hope to save up a bunch of money and then make a new computer, because it's well overdue, I think. So, that's just something though. But look what we've done. Look what we've done with ourselves here. So the last couple times that I did like the rainbow effect, I just went, grabbed the front, made it pink, grabbed the next layer, made it orange, then green, then blue, then purple. Today, this time that I did it, I just made a bunch of little ponytails and I just dyed around. And now I really like how it turned out this time. I like that you can't see the green. It's there. It's the one you can't see clearly. So, now that we're done with ukulele, a reminder on the NSFL front, what we're doing is going through my games library when I'm not thinking about, I really want to play this game specifically. So I started with the A titles. Now I today realized that I decided that I'm not going to go through alphabetically, but I am going to go through by alphabet. And what I mean by that is I've got 5 or 6 games left that start with A that I've never played before that we're going to try and play on stream, see how we like them, see if they're good to play longer, like Amnesia is, like ukulele has turned into. I give a game about 45 minutes to an hour. If after that 45 minutes to an hour I'm really enjoying it, really engaged, I'll continue until that no longer is the case. That might be beating the game, like I think is going to be the case with Amnesia. If it doesn't, it's a one-off. I've got a playlist for that on YouTube. It's just helping me get through and try out games, see if they're actually worth because I've bought so many games over the years on Steam sales. I've been getting games through Twitch Prime and the Epic Store for free. The library increases, and I slowly slog through games, so slowly, like glacially slow. And I look at games, or my list, when I need to pick a new one for streaming, so often go, I don't know what I want to play. And in the past, the problem I've fallen into has been I don't play something. I just cancel the stream because I can't figure out what I want to play. So the way around that has started with, what if I just install all the games that start with A, and that's what I'm doing. I'm trying out my library. Now, when I finish A, what I'm going to do instead of going right to B is I'm going to pull up a random number generator, 1 to 26, randomly generate, and that'll be the letter we go to. And we'll do that. That way there's there's a little more randomness. Which I like the idea of. So we're here with Adam Wolfe now, which I've never played. I'm not familiar with at all. I should probably flip over the screen. Let's tuck ourselves in and let's crouch down a bit here so that we fit in the frame. I think I need to play this mouse keyboard. So there's 4 episodes here. It said at the start that this is a interactive story, so maybe it's like
For a couple weeks now, the city's been plagued by strange fire breakouts, with stories all over the news. But what's missing from the news is that there are people disappearing with each new fire breakout. SFPD is keeping this info under wraps. An old buddy of mine from the force, Marv, asked me to help him out with this case. I managed to identify one of the perps causing the fires. I ended up chasing this pyromaniac through the streets. I chased the killer into a dead-end street. He had nowhere to go.
What? Would you like an interactive tutorial? Full. Journal, relevant notes and clues will be stored in your journal. I have to stop the arsonist responsible for the San Francisco fires. There's no need for intense focus right now. Everything I need is in front of me. Okay.
Missed me by the skin of my teeth. No more pulling punches.
6 bullets, more than enough to stop anything that moves.
There he goes.
Look more closely. It's the psycho's latest victim, incinerated. Yikes. Is there anything else we can look at? Mound of trash. I'm not going back until I catch that maniac. Oh. Oh, that's cool.
Yuck. Which way did he go?
Feces at Astra. Oh, it's shit. Shit water. Slimy. What if I move left? Oh, there are chain hooks. Wish I could turn off my sense of smell.
He went through one of those 3 tunnels. Which one?
What did I just pick up? A shawl? Okay. Why am I over here now? Oh. I just picked up a corroded pipe. I'd love to get some fresh air, but I have a job to do. This place is a maze. That's cool. Nothing indicates the killer went through here. Well, yeah, obviously.
Whoa! There he is.
And now where is he? Well, he's not up top. There's been a trend here so far of closest way.
I hate closed spaces.
The closest way has been the dead end, basically. What's going on? We're stepping into like a Harry Potter dungeon. What? What? Your hands won't do. I'm taking the gun right. Jesus.
As the burning monster fell to the ground, I had this gut feeling I just couldn't shake. This guy was a mere pawn.
You're right.
He was behind the fires, all right. But who was behind him? What the hell?
Not over. All will burn.
What the hell was that thing?
Good question. You are very calm for someone who
What's that? It's a cot.
just had a demon.
We should call Marv and fill him in.
Pika.
Adam, what's the status?
I got him. Whatever that guy was, he was no ordinary human.
I guessed as much. That's why we called you in on this one. Supernatural is your thing. I'll send a
Okay.
team to your location to set up the scene. Go home, Adam. You did good.
Oh, I don't get to explore anymore. I just have to leave.
Marv was pleased.
All right.
Me? Couldn't shake off the feeling that the fat has hit the fire.
Well, it kind of did, yeah.
There was nothing more I could do that night. It was time to go home.
Oh shit. There you go. Hi.
Sleep would bring me little comfort. I knew the nightmare that was waiting for me all too well. Same as every night.
Welcome down here. Welcome, Caro. Yeah. You're good. I don't like the way it keeps freezing. Or the sound.
And there she
keeps
was,
jerking.
my sister Allie, and her disappearance, which keeps haunting me.
We'll
In my
find her
dreams, I'm
already.
reaching out to her. She always slips through my fingers.
You comfy?
Something wasn't right. Things were not where I left them last night. I had a visitor while I was asleep. A visitor who left clues.
Is it the crow or raven? Is that your clue? Oh, good. Crowbar. Oh. Umbrella. Doesn't look like an umbrella from here. Oh yeah, the fact that the door's open. Can always always reset a puzzle to its starting position. So we have this. Oh, I see. I'm supposed to put them in the right order. There. The movement pattern indicates that someone rummaged around my locker. Did they steal anything? I should check it out. Can I hear myself? Yes, I can.
Okay. Nothing seems out of the ordinary here. But I'm sure the thief tampered with this area. Well, my visitor left a package for me. The moment I held it in my hands, I simply knew. This will change everything.
How?
A watch. Why would someone leave me a watch? Time is not set. It's a strange symbol.
It's an infinity symbol.
There's some marks on the paper.
There it is. What's that? Oh, a UV lamp. Cool. Oh, that's all I can do with that then? My pet raven hubris. Oh, that's cool. Trying to get at the umbrella though, hubris. Okay. Who knows how long that coffee's been there? I'll take a sip when I feel brave enough. Sleeping pills. A pencil. Fingerprint dusting kit. Oh, I see. I have to open this, don't I? It won't work. Why won't it work? $3.20.
On the wrapping paper that came with the watch. This can't be a coincidence. What in the name of... That was intense. I saw the past.
Cool.
320. The visitor. He left something on my board. Allie, my sister. This is where I kept track of her case. All these years and still not any closer to finding her. That's the last picture of Allie and me before she disappeared. A photo of her apartment, the way I found it after she went missing. What's this? I know this file like the back of my hand, and this wasn't here before. Someone left a message for me. Zakat. That name rings a bell.
Well, yeah, it's right there.
Zakat Gallery. First that pyromaniac, now this. This place was definitely worth paying a visit. But first things first. The visitor had to have left fingerprints on the paper.
Just dump shit all over. Hidden object puzzle.
There's Allie's business card. I remember how proud she was when her company made her those. My old cell phone, still in working condition. This thing is indestructible.
Oh, there it is.
A metronome, musician's best friend. Helps me stay on beat. Allie made this straw man statuette when we were kids. This photo of Allie is a few years old. This veil is a memento from my first case as a detective of the supernatural. Haunted house stuff. Never gets old.
This veil. That? No. Where's the veil? Mika, help me out here. Where's the veil? This veil is a memento from my first case as a detective of the supernatural. Oh, there it is.
Gold Medal of Valor. This looking glass was a present from Marv. I gave up smoking years ago, but I still keep this lighter. Wow, it's been ages since I played any games. Oh, my comic book collection used to be, hey, my old police badge. This actually might still open some doors.
Cool. I can't go back to this. I can't keep going through mementos. Really?
Gotcha. I'll take a photo of it and send it to Marv. He can run it through the database. Hey, Marv, I got a favor to ask. I just sent you a partial fingerprint. Can you run it through your database?
Sure, but it'll take some time. Any suspects we should focus on?
Nah, I got no idea who might belong to, but just run it against everything you've got.
Okay, I'll send it to forensics and call you when I have something.
He looks
While
like
Marv
he
works his
took a
magic,
haircut.
I'm off to investigate this gallery. No
Okay.
rest for the wicked.
I mean, there could be. Sorry, just checking something. Water bottle. Why? Ooh.
The gallery gave off a strange vibe. I knew the security room would be the perfect place to look for clues, given all those cameras.
Talk to people to find out crucial information.
Greetings. I am Saeed Al-Qadir. Welcome to my exhibition.
Nice to meet you. Name's Adam Wolfe.
I've heard of you, Mr. Wolf. You dabble in supernatural things. What brings you here?
Well,
I'm investigating the recent conflagrations that plague San Francisco.
We've had several fires here, but many in San Francisco can say the same.
Do you mind if I had a look around?
Not at all, Mr. Wolf, but keep away from the restricted areas. Now, if you'll excuse me, this is a social event after all, and one must mingle.
I guess. Get out of my way. Move, damn it.
Touch me again and you lose the hand.
Touch her again.
Sorry. I just need to take a look at the information display.
Can I take this? Pour some water on it. The dagger of Ar-Rahad is mentioned in many legends, but its exact origins remain shrouded in mystery to this day. What am I doing? What do I do here? It's certain that it hails from a pre-Islamic Arab culture, and the overall design suggests its purpose was ceremonial rather than combative. Some testimonies claim it could grant eternal life. Souvenir. Cool. Really? That's what I needed the water for, was to break their lock? That's... wow.
This was sure to give me a view of the entire gallery, but the guard would have surely found me and kicked me out. I needed to find a way to stay the night.
Camera. Password. Ah, there we go. Violent. Oh, good. Actually, that was really easy. Yay! This confirms that something strange is happening at this gallery. 2814, remember it already. What?
There's some sort of connection here. The fires. They all happen at midnight.
Do they? this many cameras, there's got to be some suspicious activity caught on tape. Not really. What if I shoot it open?
I need to spend the night at the gallery. It's a matter of life and death.
Sir, I don't know who you are, so please, move along.
I'm the detective investigating the recent conflagrations. This place seems to be connected to them somehow.
Don't know about any connections, but we did have a couple of fires here. But if I'm to let you spend the night, I'll need to see a badge first. Okay, take the keys to my office desk. There's a spare uniform there. Put on a cap or something. Stay inside the guard room until I lock the place up.
All right. Opening up a pathway. That's a taser.
Well, the only thing left to do is wait for midnight.
Is he gonna sleep past it? I don't like that. Don't do it! You fool.
There's a fire in the gallery. I have to get out.
I grabbed that.
I have to put out that fire as soon as possible.
Really? Into the gallery. All right. This demon.
That was close. Goodbye, dude. But the
sword. Oh, I see. Oh, the wind.
Oh, crap. There's no going back now. I'll have to jump. Here goes nothing! The landing was harder than expected. I could barely breathe. But I managed to get myself out of the dumpster. Out of the shadows, Saeed approached. His words rang in my head.
Mr. Wolfe, you have no idea what you got yourself into. I hope you will survive the experience.
Talk about ominous.
After that, I just let go. And the world was swallowed by darkness.
You should never just let go like that.
I awoke in a strange room.
Yes.
Saeed was there, together with 3 associates. That demon almost got me, but I had the feeling I wasn't out of the fire just yet.
They're
You see
all
too much.
demons.
He should be eliminated.
Do you know who this is? He is Adam Wolfe, the detective of the supernatural. He can help us with our problem.
I don't like it.
You hardly like anybody, Fang. Mr. Wolfe, please, excuse our lack of courtesy. We could use your help.
Why don't we just start from the beginning, Mr.
My name is Antoine Delacroix. These are my associates. We are in grave danger, Mr. Wolfe. But
From what?
as you said,
Is it the fire demon?
our story dates quite a while back.
Are
Mr.
you
Wolfe.
Templars?
My friends and I first met a long time ago. We were 5 warriors, 5 adventurers, seeking eternal life.
A lot of dogs going by, I guess.
Our paths led us to each other, and we all found ourselves at the resting place of Kanjar, the dagger of eternal life.
So that's what this dagger is?
The dagger would bestow its owner the gift of eternal life. We decided to form a union, a pact of blood, and become its owners, all of us. All was well until one of us, Joseph Whitman, died. It broke the pact we made, and the consequences were dire.
Why?
A demonic entity was released from the dagger, determined to castigate this breaking of the pact.
Oh, okay. This guy.
Since one of us died, we now all have to die. And Mr. Wolfe, we don't want to.
Ah, boo-hoo.
I can
Death is a
understand the
part of
sentiment.
life.
Quite. Whitman was a scholar and spent days on end researching our pact and the dagger. His interest seemed obsessive at times. His home might contain some clues as to how the demon can be dealt with. You can find Whitman's address in the lobby.
Okay.
I didn't care much for Whitman or his evergreen buddies, but if that demon wasn't stopped, the entire city would burn to the ground. I took the case.
I think the fat guy's name was Crumb. Her name's Feng. I don't think she liked me very much. It's Delacroix. He seemed less creepy than the others. I have no idea who that man is. That's Whitman, you fool. Oh no, this is Whitman. Nope. These name tags are in the wrong order. I knew that was Whitman already, though. 2331 Lincoln Street. Scary. It's on Lincoln Street. They didn't really throw you out. Fountains, gardens, they're living the good life. Nothing else around here? We did about 40 minutes of this, and the problem that I have with streaming games that have heavy narrative is that I don't feel like they're great streaming games. It seems interesting enough. Seems like a game that I would probably play through. Or a story that I would play through. But it's not... Yeah. We're at our 47 minutes. I understand that it's going to be less than that. Because the first part was coming back from break and talking a little bit. But we're around the 40-minute mark. So we're going to leave that there. I think today we're going to call it here. Next week we'll come back, and if you can't recall, it's been so long, so I don't blame you. What's going to happen is we'll start with some of the other games that I haven't tried yet, and we're going to round out with some Amnesia. Oh, wait. Next week it'll be on Saturday. We might come back with Lara Croft or with Trine 4, because that's the free day for my other comrades. So we'll see. But until then, I will see you all later.